Now let's talk about derivatives with parametric equations. So parametric form of the derivative, if a smooth curve C is given by the equations x and y with relationships to t, then the slope of C at a certain point is the derivative of y with respect to x. That's really the same thing as the derivative of y with respect to t divided by the derivative of x with respect to t. The only stipulation is that dx over dt can't be 0 because we can't divide by 0. So what we are literally doing is finding the derivative of each equation with respect to t and then dividing y over x. So given the following parametric equation, x equals 5 minus 4t, y equals 2 plus 5t, find dy over dx. So we're going to find dy over dt. We're going to find dx over dt. So dy over dt, we have 2 plus 5t, so our derivative is 5. Dx over dt, we have 5 minus 4t, so our derivative is negative 4. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take dy over dx. That is equal to the derivative of y with respect to t over the derivative of x with respect to t. Well, the derivative of y with respect to t is 5. The derivative of x with respect to t is negative 4. And that's it. So now we're going to look at one that's a little bit more complicated than singular numbers. So given the following parametric equation, x equals cosine of t, y equals the natural log of t, find dy over dt. The idea is still the same, so we're going to find dy over dt and dx over dt. Y is the natural log of t, so I know that the derivative of the natural log is 1 over whatever's on the inside, t times the derivative of the inside, which is 1. So we have 1 over t. The derivative of cosine of t is negative sine t. They're with respect to that variable t, which is what our equation's in terms of, so we are not having to work a ridiculous amount. Okay, now we have dy over dx. So the derivative of y with respect to t divided by the derivative of x with respect to t. The derivative of y was 1 over t. The derivative of x is sine of t. Okay, now we will not have a problem where this is the answer they give us in a multiple choice problem. So we need to figure out how to change it. And one of the ways that we're going to do that is we're going to divide by two fractions. So we have a fraction being divided by another one, so we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So I have 1 over t times the reciprocal of sine of t over 1, so 1 over negative sine t, or negative 1 on top. We're multiplying straight across, so we have 1 divided by negative t sine t. But that could be our answer, and that's realistically where we are going to be getting our answer when we do this problem here.